Hey, are these twist offs?
I don't know. I'm gonna just try to open it.
Mine's a twist off.
Oh, yours is a twist off?
Yeah. Here, put it back on.
Okay.
Welcome to On the Road with THC.
Hey, good to be back.
What's up, guys? Rado Romo here, On the Road with THC. I think we're officially on episode 4, episode 3, as we call it on YouTube. And so Rado Romo, the hired gun here, just chilling. We got Joey Mandigo, the grave digger, as always, the big man, Big Dad Rich himself. And we're just here to talk to you guys about some awesome stuff that we've done this week, some awesome things we have coming up, and a lot of fun times to come. So without killing any more time, let's get into this thing. I guess to start us off, this week's last shows. The first run.
Just getting back on the road was a hard start. It seemed,
Yeah.
I tore some stuff off the roof of the RV.
We'll talk about that.
Somebody else helped us a little bit, but I followed through all the way. So we had to start off with that. And that's what you've seen in the opening there. Rado and Cord on the roof of the RV, getting us lined out and straightened out and ready to roll down the highway. Seemed to have taken a minute.
yeah, it took us a little bit, but
especially getting up on the ladder, it is scary.
That ladder's a little sketchy, but this week has been freaking awesome.
What about coming back to Love Drafts? Dude?
Love Drafts was absolutely awesome.
I really thought all the venues were great. I was. It was weird because I'm on the business end of a lot of things. As you know, we handle our business ourselves, quite a bit of everything.
We handle our business.
We handle it. And it's just like it seemed like everybody was having trouble with ticket sales, and people kept telling me, hey, these bands we haven't been having great shows. We just want to prepare you guys or whatever. But then
every night
it seemed like every night was a packed house.
Every night was a packed house.
I know merchandise money was good, because like I said, I'm in the business part of it.
And VIPs were great too.
Yeah, our VIPs was big numbers.
Yes, we've had at least 10 people, up to I think almost 20 people on one night. This past four nights of the run, which with us, that's absolutely awesome. We love it when you come and spend that extra money to actually meet us and hang out with us, say a prayer with us. It's a great time. But yeah, so Love Drafts.
And hey, awesome. About those meet and greets, sometimes they're very intimate. We have a lot of time, there's space and all that. But sometimes they kind of get rushed. But everybody seems to be happy that we take pictures with everybody. We sign everything. You bring a guitar, whatever you bring, we're going to sign it all. We take care of all that. We don't charge any extra for that kind of stuff. And just to be able to hang out with everybody and do what we're doing, but, just exactly what it is. It ain't like we're breaking bread and we're going to have a meal, but it's a meat.
But if you bring us food, we'll eat it. Speaking of that, it's to Artie's. And this is where we roll that beautiful rib food.
Was it Brian Rimley?
I think it was. I filmed a little bit of that when he brought it in there.
Yeah, let's roll that footage.
Holy shit. We're at Artie's in Frenchtown, New York. I have not been told who brought these yet.
We in New York?
Oh, I'm sorry. Frenchtown, New Jersey. Cord's right. We're not in New York. We're in New Jersey at Artie's Bar. And somebody brought the most delicious freaking stuff. Oh my God. There's so many. God. And then there's pulled pork too, and I appreciate your pulled pork, but goodness. Wow. Well, that's what we're doing later,
guys. It was a lot of food.
It was a lot of food. It was delicious.
We probably, 2 or 3 days spent eating that?
More than that. Same with Corey. This is where we show it.
Yeah, with Corey, yeah.
Brian Rimley, he cooks food for all the rock stars. He takes care of Ted Nugent. He cooks venison backstrap for him. I told him if I didn't get some venison backstrap, that I was going to have Ted Nugent go Brian Rimley hunting. But yeah, he's got an upstate New York restaurant. He's got a big article about how that restaurant goes south. It's Brian's Backyard Barbecue. We're going to be playing a show for him on June the 7th next year up in his area, which I believe is in New York.
All right, yeah.
But last week's shows, go ahead and tell them where all we were and how it went.
So we started off, like we were saying, Love Drafts in freaking
Mechanicsburg,
Pennsylvania.
yep.
Then Artie's Bar in Frenchtown, which is always freaking wild, which is where we met up with Brian and got those ribs.
Yep.
And then the next night we were in
Was it Laconia?
Laconia, New Hampshire. Great
Yeah.
turnout. Beautiful place.
That place is awesome.
Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love going there.
Oh
Yeah.
man, and it's such a great drive.
That area
It's
is
like
really
being in the
nice
great
too.
outdoors almost. You know, it just smells so good up there. I mean, I love it. I love it. And then the people there inside, man, they rock.
Oh man, they're so great.
They
Another
definitely
place
rock.
that has just great staff. And then finally we finished out this last week, 2 days ago, in Rochester, New York. Nobody bought me a garbage plate. You got a garbage plate.
It was
Piece
good,
of crap.
man. It was good.
I didn't even know what it was. We called it shit on the shingle or something like that.
It's
So
about,
I
it's
didn't
about
know.
the same thing, man. It's
It
a
was
bunch
so
of
bomb.
bunch of shit in a plastic container. They shake up for you. I think there's macaroni salad, baked beans, some French fries, and your choice of hamburger or hot dog. But when you're buzzed, it's really good.
We had good food along the way. I can't necessarily remember every menu and where we ate at and everything, but
Yeah.
it seemed like all the places that were like some of the venues we played at, which had really good food at them, and then some of the venues had like a grill or something next door, and they all seemed to produce pretty good food.
Yeah.
I thought people up in New York, there on this northern eastern coast here, I guess they want to eat some good food.
Can't
well,
talk about this last week's shows without talking about our good buds and Joe Mansman.
Yeah,
the
that was a
Midnight
lot of
Revival
fun.
Band.
And Bear Within Us.
And Bear
It was
Within
an
Us,
awesome
too, yeah.
tour.
Yeah,
Finishing
Bear
up-
Within Us just like boarded up their doors and windows in Tampa Bay and then drove north and escaped
yeah.
all the storm just to come be a part of this
Poor guys, man.
on the road.
Yeah. And they finished up their last night with us in like I was saying, Rochester at the Montage Music Hall that we
Yep.
just finished, and it was awesome. It was an awesome time, and you know it brings us, like you're saying, New York, where it's absolutely freezing cold and raining, and which is way different than it's been in Oklahoma and Texas.
I love
right
it.
now.
I only wish I had a good New York woman with me right now to make it that much more enjoyable. But
Yeah,
I love this
it
kind
was,
of
it was
weather.
summer in Oklahoma when we left. and
I
then
will
it was
bear
winter
up.
here.
I will bear up in this sucker. I tell you right now, I just need a pretty girl to cuddle up with.
Is this where we cut?
She
now?
doesn't got to be from New York. She can be. I'll even take a Canadian girl. I don't care.
Is this where we cut to the weather with Nevada?
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, go ahead and tell them. Break away to the weather with.
Nevada Romo.
The drug dealer. Here
This
you
is
go.
ridiculous and stupid.
Hi, this is Nevada Roma with the weather report. It's awful. It's raining. We're in Rochester, New York. If you live here, I advise that you don't. So yeah, and Joey's fat.
And so this brings us to a really cool order of business, which is the Gunsmoke album has officially came out. It's been out for at least a week now, and where it charted.
Hey, it entered at number 3, climbed to number 2, and last I looked, it was still in the top 25, and we're like 10, 12 days in. So it's doing really good, man. Thank all of you and your continued support. What you do for this band, man, I just tell you, that's why we don't have fans. We have an extended dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
And to all of our family out there, thank you for your support. Man, you guys rock, and we're going to keep on trying to rock for you continuously. We got a lot of great surprises for you coming up. Bones Jones single and video both drop on Halloween.
Halloweeny.
So you guys are going to love this video. Can't wait for you guys
It's the
to
best
see
video.
It kinda really
best
is.
video. I mean, arguably in the band.
The best thing about this video is I didn't have to. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Cover your kids' ears. I didn't have to fuck with none of you 4 sons of guns. I didn't have to mess with y'all at all. So, yeah, this is just stuff that comes out of my brain. I sent it over to some great people, and they did wondrous things with it, and they even poured some stuff out of their brains on there that I would have never thought of.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. They stuck to my script quite a bit of the way. They did add some stuff in there later on, and I think we'll talk about that in another episode. We'll let you guys see it first.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you love the song, you're gonna love the video. I'm telling you what.
Very good
And so,
video.
hey,
I
speaking
think the video enhances the song, so
and
for
that
sure.
doesn't always happen with videos, and it's so nice that this one
well,
really
it really with
goes
our
hand in
videos,
hand.
it really has it because, like, I think that Moonshine is one of the better videos. Turn It Up was a great
Oh, yeah.
video.
Dirty
Uh,
Finger.
Yeah,
Dirty Finger, absolutely
I think
excellent.
our videos are some of the. I mean, listen.
We're not
We
biased.
don't have Ronnie Radke money, so here I am bringing up Ronnie Radke again. Which, by the way, I know a lot of you people don't like Rodney Radke, but he's one of my idols. He's younger than me. He's one of my heroes. I'm just telling you right now. You should strive to be like that guy.
We like crap talkers, and he talks a little bit of
He
crap.
can talk some shit.
I tried to save Joey some beeps. That's why.
There's some beeps,
That's
yeah.
why I sound like I'm 13 right now.
No, there's gonna be some beeps in this one. Gonna be some beeps in this motherfucker. There's gonna be some
Oh, dang! So, hey, just speaking of YouTube, though, that brings us on to something really cool that we would love to show you guys. So, you know, we put On the Road with THC on our THC official YouTube channel. That's where you go and check out all the music videos as well. And if you didn't know, we have about 240,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
116,000.
That's more than that.
Is it now?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's over 200,000.
Well, heck yeah,
I'm
man. I
pretty
didn't
sure
even know.
Maybe,
Well, hey,
maybe it is 100, but I'm pretty sure it's over 200,000.
I hope so. I love
I was
that.
looking
I
up
thought that was
some of the video.
Facebook.
No, I thought it was YouTube because one of my comments here was help us get to 250,000 YouTube subscribers is what I was going to say, but maybe I'm wrong.
Hey, I've been wrong before.
I'll fact
Last
check
5
myself
women in my
on
life, I was wrong. So, hey, we're going to go ahead and show it to you. So, here's the deal, man. Like, I don't know
Oh, shit.
about a lot of things. Like, a lot of these guys, they are very invested in everything. And my children, I don't think my children will ever be like, you know, like, hey, Dad, you did good. You know what I mean? I don't get that. But like when this thing came in the mail, my son Hunter, my youngest boy, he opened it up and he said, oh my God, I am in awe of this. He goes, I have dreamed of wanting to have one of these. So I can't believe that. Believe me, my kids are happy about it. Well, then that makes me even more so happy about it. And thanks to all you guys, we got this plaque here for 100,000 views.
There it is.
100,000 followers right there. Save you guys having to look at this face here. Here, go ahead and show it to them. Hey, I think what really happened was we were always close, but once we started this show, it just catapulted us.
You're dang right.
Yeah.
It's really light.
It's
I was expecting it to
amazing.
be
Yeah,
heavier.
it's like aluminum or something.
Yeah,
Well, no,
Nice.
it's pure silver, and it's pretty crazy for being just pure silver that it would be that light.
It must be
away.
thin on the outside. Is it pure silver?
Yes.
You're
The same
making
way that we
this
have
up.
240,000 YouTube subscribers. So just to clarify, of course, like always, Rich is right. We have 116,000 YouTube subscribers, and we're showing you this, though, because of your guys' help and support. You help us get that.
Hey, if you could help us get to the next plaque, which it's my understanding that you get a plaque at 100,000 and a plaque at 1 million.
So we got a little bit. We got a little bit of a ways to go.
We got some work to do, but hey, thank y'all for this. Appreciate y'all.
And if you guys could just go ahead, like you always do, like, share, subscribe. Let's get some more people watching this YouTube channel so we can grow these numbers on what we're doing and get us a gold plaque. We would love to have a gold plaque.
Gold one.
We'd love to have a platinum
Made out of
album.
gold.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Because this one's silver.
Yep. Yes, it is.
100%.
Yes.
We need
And
to get
so-
a bronze one.
So speaking of cold stuff, or cold, this dang.
This guy's been a bronze winner since the day he was born.
Dang.
He doesn't know what it is to be on the second or first step.
We skipped the bronze. We went straight to silver. And speaking of cool stuff like our silver plaque, we want to tell you guys about some cool merch deals that we have going on right now. And if you see, you look at me and this guy over here, we got some cool THC swag going on.
Look how big these pockets are. Stick your hands up. in
Very
them.
big pockets.
You know, like a quarterback would love to have one.
Look
of
at
those.
that. You can warm your hand even if you're at a New
Get
York
your hand
game.
out of my pocket.
So these right here,
Hey, they'll be coming up on sale online here on next week, about a week from now.
we
We'll have them
also,
online.
if you come to the show, if you make it out of the shows,
If you come to the
this
show, you get one right now.
yes, and you can get the long sleeve shirt Gunsmoke album T-shirt that we have going.
I wish we had one here with us. We should.
I
We're unprepared. I was thinking more about the beer than even anything
damn
else.
right.
I was just, and then Rado takes one of my damn beers from me.
Well, and speaking of our unofficial sponsor for this show, tonight we have Stella Artois. That we're being fancy because we're in New York. So if Stella Artois, you win a chance to sponsor the show if you would like. Yeah, and also
I would have never known that's what you said. How you said it.
Stella Artois.
Artuis.
But
I
yeah,
thought it was artist.
so
Artemis Pie.
just saying though, also with the merch, we also have the THC official backpacks. They are back in stock online.
Yeah,
You
they
can
are.
order those, and we also have the short sleeve Gunsmoke album cover shirt.
Yeah, but I was
that
going to
is
say
on-
that earlier.
Yeah, the short sleeve is already online. And
Yes.
and the Bones Jones shirt. as
yeah,
well.
And the
we have
Bones
that
Jones
on Church
shirt. I already know
Table as
about
well,
And
too.
we
yeah.
still have some of the Gunsmoke single shirts, correct? The gray ones that are.
Yes.
they're
Yes,
still
Oh,
online
yeah.
as
the
well.
gray ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We went with color on this, but I did like the gray, and but we went with color on this for the hoodie. And the long sleeve is very similar, but it says Gunsmoke down the sleeve, real big, nice. You can get one. We'll get a picture, throw it up here.
And so, guys, this brings us to our next topic. We are going, of live shows. That was a good segue for a host. I segued.
Yeah,
And
you
this-
did. I was impressed.
Called myself out for my great segue.
I thought it was
So
good.
that brings us to our next week of shows and the shows we have coming up in November. So I'll start us off. October 17th, we're going to be at, I know exactly where we're going to be.
We'll do
Craft
colors.
House, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Craft House in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We'll be bowling. We'll be rocking. It's going to be a great time. October 18th, we'll be at the Adelphia Music Hall.
That
in
place is beautiful.
Marietta, Ohio. It is classy.
Great place.
It's about as classy as Rochester.
Just
And
about.
Then October 19th, we're going to be at the Machine Shop, Flint, Michigan. We're getting close to that sellout number.
Hey, we are close. I think we're like 100 away, which is scary for me because we've been selling this place out all the time. But it's my understanding that they've been having some tough times in Flint, Michigan. As I mentioned, I think it is everywhere around the United States when stuff is 30% to 50% more costly than it was a few years back. But hey, if you're in that area and you can come see us, man. Come on out. We need your support. We're looking for that 4-Pete.
4 Pete.
Dang right, the Four
Should
Horsemen,
sell
as
as
you called it.
many rings as the Dallas Cowboys have.
Dang right. Yep. So, yeah,
Or maybe
buy
they
your
have
tickets.
5. They have 5 now.
They got like 7, dude.
They probably do.
And then the
Go
20th,
Cowboys.
Lakewood, Ohio at the Winchester.
Which is another sleeper place. That is one of those venues that if you haven't been there, you need to go there. You know we love you, Ohio. You always come to our shows. When
We've
you
been
come
to
Ohio, you come
Ohio
out.
a lot lately.
Ohio must love us because
They do.
they're buying shows like crazy, and we're all. This is the thing about Ohio; it's so big. It's like Cincinnati, Cleveland,
Columbus.
You got Columbus, yeah.
And then
Football Hall of Fame.
Lakewood, Marietta.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
like,
even secondary markets like that. Yeah, for
and
dang sure.
that's what's crazy is that you'll play a major market, and then next week you play a secondary market, and then there's still people, and it's just like that's why we end up coming back to Ohio so much. And the Winchester Bar in Lakewood, Ohio, it is excellent. And with
Nice
all
place.
those, get your tickets at thcofficial.com, get your VIP, come hang out with us, and so then also November, it's not this run, but November 2nd we'll be playing Blowouts Rally.
In Galveston.
It's in Hitchcock, Texas, and it's at the
Close to Galveston.
Close to
It's at the Galveston State Fair and Rodeo. So,
Oh yeah,
dang right.
the Galveston City Fair or State Fair?
I'm sorry. Galveston. It's late in the day.
Galveston
Okay.
County Fair
That's what it is.
of the United States of America
You're dang
Fair.
right.
Much
The
love to
United
Blowout.
States Fair of what's the name of the town?
What's in Hitchcock?
Hitchcock, United States Fair.
Texas. And it's
World
going to be
Fair.
a party.
The World Fair.
Hey, anything that Blowout throws is absolutely amazing. Also, November 15th, we'll be at the Haltom Theater for our CD release party south of the Red River. Get your tickets to that. November 16th, we're going to be at the
Scout Bar, H-Town. Come on.
Big H-Town, going to be awesome. And then November 22nd, November 23rd, we'll be at the Shrine in Tulsa for repeat nights. Gonna
2
be-
nights. Hey, the first night VIP seating has already sold out. I believe they're down to 2 left, maybe, or it's gone. So go ahead and get your tickets for both nights if you want to. But the second night just went on sale, and it's selling good already too. So we look for both those nights to sell out. Be sure you get your tickets. As again, we just announced the second night, so
Yep.
there are a lot of tickets.
Are we
left for
selling
the-
some vinyl at both of those
Second.
shows?
We are. We have the gunmetal, the gunmetal vinyl. The first night we'll be selling exclusively for November 22nd at the Shrine in Tulsa, and the November 23rd we'll be selling the blood spouter. Oh my God, I can't.
Blood
Blood
splatter.
splatter.
That's what I'm trying to say. We'll be selling that exclusively on November 23rd. So come get your tickets. Come check that out. And hey, so we're at
Those vinyls will be available the first time on those 2 nights. You'll only be able to get them those 2 nights. On the Texas shows, the CDs will be available, and the CDs will be available, of course, at both the Tulsa shows and both the Texas shows. If we have them on November the 2nd, which I'm hoping we will have them there too, but it's not looking like we're going to have them.
So this brings us to our 2-minute.
We
drill
are at the
right
2-minute
here.
warning.
And I'm just throwing this out there. What I thought we could do for our 2-minute drill is, what's your favorite song off the new album? Go. Your favorite song off of Gunsmoke. What do you think? What do you like the most? Oh, hey man.
Man, I
We might have
really
to take
like
more time.
Gunsmoke. I really like the song Gunsmoke a lot, because I think we took a lot of different genres, the country, the stuff that's in the Upchurch and Struggle Jennings vein, and I mean, we're not rapping, of course, but we took that stuff and we brought it together, with that little bit of country vibe in it, and it has so many different. It's really like a crock pot of just good stuff from all different genres all put together, and I love saying pot. So
it's a cosmic gumbo.
that right there could be it, but man, I love She's Like a Song. I love I'm Getting High. I think I'm
You sound
Getting
like
High.
me. That's where I'm at. Is that I thought of this question and I was like, man, I got like 4.
Why is that such a hard? That's like don't ask questions that hard.
I know.
Look at Joey.
What do you
He
think?
can't speak.
You got a favorite song?
Every song.
Every song off the vinyl? The record? I forgot what year it was. My favorite, of course, is Baptized in the Mud. I mean, because I helped write most of that.
Yeah, you
music.
wrote it.
I also love Dropping Bombs. That's an absolutely amazing song. I think that's one that, it may not end up being a single, but I think when everybody really gets to know that song, they're going to love it. But I'm really more partial right now, I got to say, to I'm Getting High. I am just loving that song. And I think everybody else is loving it too, because...
Man, it's crazy because my son Hunter, he's very critiquey about anything that we do. He's not easy on me. He's hard, he's like a hard critic. And when he was listening to this album, he said, this could be a take back to Pride of Texas, because it just seems like there's just so much goodness in it, and not that there hasn't been better albums or better songs since Pride of Texas. It's just it had something as a whole. And he heard Dropping Bombs and he said, this is the single, this is the hit. And then he heard I'm Getting High and he said, no, wait a minute, maybe this might be the hit. And then he heard Dead Man, he was like, dude, it's gonna kill on the radio, you know what I mean? So it's making me feel good listening to everything he said. And then all the ones that he chose, of course, are not the ones that the radio, not the radio, but yeah, that the label decided to send to radio. So it's crazy. It's crazy. We didn't seem to get Gunsmoke worked as hard as we would like on radio. I don't know how hard it got worked, but I think Bones Jones will. And
Bones Jones is kicking
hopefully.
butt.
But speaking of Gunsmoke, and I know you tried to bring attention to it.
Yeah, I
this
totally
is the hat that Joey wore in the Gunsmoke video, and this
And all the
hat
photos we did.
is going to be the first thing that we put up for auction. Here's the thing:
There's no mud on this.
we don't make any money off of doing this show yet. But what we have decided is that we will auction stuff off, and when we do, we will split it equally 3 ways. The way we do a lot of stuff in this band, VIP meet and greets, split 5 ways, so we try to do the best we can to make sure that everybody's earning. I mean, I may be driving something fully loaded, and they may just be loaded, but it's the same. It's close to the same. But hey, we hope you take a bid on this hat. We're only going to do it here in this YouTube video down below, and once we get to 33,000 views, then we will, whoever has the highest at 3,000 views, that person will get the hat. So we've been busting 3,000 easy. We've been getting close to 4,000
Yep.
over 3,500.
All of them are climbing up.
All-
They're almost at 4,000 right
Right,
now.
so we're gonna make that at like, look, you want to just say 2,500 and make sure we get there.
It's
sooner?
2,500.
Okay, we'll do it at 2,500, and we're not saying $2,500 for that.
Unless you want to pay $2,500 for that, and that's
But
cool.
we're gonna let the highest bidder win down below. We will reach out to you and contact you. Joey Mandigo will, and if we can't get in touch with you quicker enough, it'll go to the number 2 bidder, the number 3 bidder, and so forth. But here's the hat. Let's go ahead and start it off at. Man, it's got everybody's autograph on it. Is it?
150,000.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and start it off at $50, and we'll see how high it can climb.
Yep.
Thank you for your bids. Remember, we're going to split it equally. So, if you want to make it 3,000, no, I'm just kidding.
That's cool. I'm down.
Whatever you want to do. Thank you so much for that.
So make
for
your-
that bid.
Make your comments in the bids, or make your bids in the comments, and then also tell us your favorite song off of Gunsmoke.
Yeah, let
This
us
came out.
know. Let us know. Talk to us. Let us hear from you.
Yep. This has been On the Road with THC. This is our first week of October. You know, we're out here freezing our butts off for you guys. We're excited to hit you with this next week coming up.
Machine Shop.
There it is. Get your tickets at Machine Shop. It's going to be a party. And also, come see us in November. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll make you feel good for Thanksgiving when it
Check
comes
out the
up.
record.
Yep, and check out the records.
All right, well,
Yeah, keep us in the top 25.
Well, what's your exiting quote?
Oh,
Do you have one?
crap. Let's just say, the witching hour is near, and Halloween is sure to bring a scare. But while you are frightened, don't forget to take time and share.
That scared me. That was good.
Oh,
Good.
it was haunting, kind of.
It was. Hey, again, I'm Rado Romo. This is Joey Mandigo, and this is Big Dad Rich, and we are Texas Hippie Coalition, and we love you guys. We will see you next week with On the Road with THC.
I still wait and live up to